Hello Aries, welcome to another love reading. This love reading will be all about your person, the person that you're currently thinking about or connecting with at this time. Keep in mind these readings are general, so take what resonates for you, what applies to you. We're going to be looking at your person's thoughts, feelings towards you, and their intentions for the near future when it comes to you or this connection. So let's jump right in. For Aries, spirit, angels, guides. What guidance, what messages do you have for Aries regarding the person they are thinking about, connecting with at this time? Person that Aries is thinking about or connecting with, spirit. What are their thoughts, feelings, energies towards Aries? What are they thinking, feeling about Aries, about this connection? What are they thinking, feeling about Aries? Okay, we have the Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Devil, Capricorn energy. Interesting. I feel like when they think about you, they think about a problem. Five of Swords and the Devil. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Sun. Happiness, good news, celebration, radiance. The Sun for me can be a card all about shedding light on something, or like the light kind of shining on a specific thing that maybe was hidden or something like that. So we'll see. Now the Two of Swords is here. So this is all about difficult decisions that are hard to make for someone. And the Five of Swords is all about conflict. So I'm trying to figure out why your person's thinking about this when it comes to you. Can I get some more energies, please, for this person? For the person that Aries is thinking about or connecting with at this time, spirit. What are their energies towards Aries? What are their energies? Happy ending. That's definitely the Sun. Abundance, joy, fulfillment. What are their energies when it comes to Aries? What are their energies when they come to Aries? Cold shoulders, silence, distance, coldness. Someone's feeling shut out. Okay, Aries, I feel like this person, you're not with this person. You're not with this person. I don't know if there was conflict between you that they're now thinking about. There might be a distance between you, like a physical distance. Let's start clarifying. And maybe your person has a choice to make here. Maybe they're stuck in an unhealthy attachment with the Devil. We'll see. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? Death, Scorpio energy. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. I feel like this person is trying to decide if they're going to end something in their life or make a change in their life. With the High Priestess here, yeah, and the Five of Wands, I feel like this is going to cause problems for your person. And the High Priestess is kind of telling me that maybe they're not communicating this to anyone. Maybe they're keeping this internal decision to themselves, or whatever it is that they have to decide on. Maybe it has something to do with their home life. Four of Wands, where they live, who they live with. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. Can I get one more, please? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so maybe this is about money. Maybe this is about a new opportunity. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't think this person's able to make this decision right now. Did you have something like this in your last reading? Let me just see. Well, your last reading was about them, a specific person, having a guilty conscience. But the reading before that was about someone giving something up to be with you, Aries. So maybe this is similar to that energy, because this is somebody that's trying to decide if they should end something. But they're still thinking, because there's some problem here. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Strength, Leo energy. Maybe they need courage to face this conflict. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Swords. The Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely something that your person needs to end or walk away from here. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I think they're thinking about making you some sort of an offer or expressing themselves to you, having their happy ending. I feel like you are their happy ending, but they have to make some sort of move before that happy ending can happen. Maybe they need strength, courage to see this through. Because I sense that there will be a battle here with the Five of Swords. Tell me about the Devil. The Devil's all about unhealthy attachments, choices that lead to the wrong path, feeling restricted, bound. Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Devil. It's about lust, temptation, being tempted to give in to your desires. Page of Wands. So this is about, I feel, maybe this is how they feel towards this new beginning. They're drawn to this new beginning, but maybe they're worried that they'll make bad choices. Three of Pentacles. I think they're worried about someone else. Four of Pentacles. There might be somebody else involved here, Aries, and maybe this person is just thinking about breaking free of whatever they're stuck in or whatever this problem is. But they haven't done it yet. I feel like whoever this is, they haven't actually left their situation. I think that's what they're struggling to do. Okay, let's see. Can I get some insight into this person's energy? This person that Aries is thinking about connecting with. What else do we need to know about this person's feelings, thoughts, energies towards Aries? I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, and the idea of you. I feel like you are not just an attractive person, Aries. Of course you could be, but I think it's more the idea of what they could have with you, because happy ending is here. And this is like total fulfillment. This is having everything you could possibly desire. That's that Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles energy, something new that they can have. And you're like representing the new. Okay, get some more insight into this person's energies, please, when it comes to Aries. What are their energies? What are their energies towards Aries? I still check up on you. I feel like you're you're not together with this person, Aries. There's a distance here between you and this person. Yeah, I hate the distance between us, bottom of the deck. So there's a distance here between you and this person. And they're thinking about that. I want to get one more. Let me get a Kipper. Can we get a little bit more insight into this person's energy, situation, etc.? What else do we need to know about this person that Aries is dealing with or connecting with, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this person? Message of concern. What else do we need to know about this person? Gift. Interesting. Yeah, they're thinking about the offer that they want to make to you. And I also am getting this person's thinking about money. Concerned with money. Pathway at the bottom of the deck. This is a card about being on a certain path and is still having much more to go. There's still more to travel on this path. It's a lengthy journey, etc., etc. let's look at this person's intentions for the future, because I feel like right now they're thinking about the cost, what it's going to cost to have a connection with you, or to offer something to you, to have an opportunity with you. And I still feel like there's a block with that third party or other situation, that I feel this could be anything. It could be that they actually are with someone else, or it could be that they live far away, or have financial problems. I sense that there's something that they need to leave. I think it's shown up. Spirit, can you give us some insight into this person's intentions towards Aries for the near future? What are their intentions? What are their intentions towards Aries for the near future? What are their intentions for the near future? Okay, the Six of Swords came up again. What are their intentions for the near future with Aries? Okay. I guess that my deck just wants to have the cards come out, so. I was going to cut the deck, but I guess it has other ideas. What are their intentions for the near future for Aries? What is this person's intentions for the near future when it comes to Aries? This one. Okay. Again with the High Priestess. Six of Swords, Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. I think this Queen of Pentacles is... I mean, this could be you, Aries, but I'm not picking that up very strongly. I'll have to clarify and see. Judgment. Yeah, it's a judgment call. They have to make a judgment call. They just haven't... They're not there yet, this person. Because I think the judgment call is to leave. And obviously that hasn't happened, but it looks like that's their intention, is to leave. Tell me about this Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Justice, Libra energy. Can I get one more for this? Six of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm getting that for some of you there's a court battle. Or a decision that is like a logical decision, an official decision, signing a contract, signing paperwork, etc., etc. Something in an official building. And there's like, when it comes to this signing of things and going to a certain building or whatever, someone's thinking very logically about it. It's not an emotional decision, but also at the same time, they need to be brave to do this. It's like there's courage that is needed here. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then the Three of Cups. I feel like this person's going to have a financial cost to this departure. Like this departure, leaving something behind, it's going to cost them financially. Tell me about Judgment. Tell me about Judgment. Why is Judgment here? Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Tell me about Judgment. This person's worried about doing the right thing. Tell me about Judgment. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This judgment call involves a third person. I think there is a third person. Most of you, this person is interfering. It's like the person itself is an interference. And this person, you know, this judgment call, they're hoping that they can make things right with this judgment call or do the right thing regarding this problem. So for example, this could be somebody that's like, okay, if I'm going to leave the person I'm currently with, I have to do right by them, even though I no longer want to be here. I have to do the right thing. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Four of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Okay. Let me get one more before I... King of Cups. Okay, this, I got a very clear message, but I wanted to put down some cards because I didn't want to jump to conclusions. This Queen of Pentacles is the other person, and I heard pulling purse strings. Like, they're the ones that are controlling this financial situation or causing problems financially. So for example, if this person's trying to leave this Queen of Pentacles, they're dragging it out. They're holding on to your person because they're providing financially. I also get the sense that they're pulling like emotional strings as well. King of Cups is here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And then with the Magician, I'm almost getting someone that's controlling your person emotionally. I usually don't get messages like that, but I'm getting that here. And then when I saw the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that was like the confirmation that I needed. I have the Five of Swords here. And it's like this person, they know that this is happening and they know that this is how this Queen of Pentacles works. So they're already anticipating the issue they're going to have with this Queen of Pentacles. If that's resonating for you, let me know in the comments. This could also be a parent controlling your person financially, or a boss. Like maybe a boss is not willing to give a promotion or approve a transfer. Tell me about, okay. I got the Six of Pentacles that jumped out of the deck there while I was saying that. Yeah, I feel like this is like a money thing. Like it's almost like an exchange. It's like your person has to exchange something to be free. Does that make sense? Tell me about the High Priestess. Give something in order to get something in return. And the return thing that they want is freedom. Yeah, there's the Chariot that wanted to pop out. Cancer energy. Tell me about the High Priestess. Tell me about the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? Secrets, mystery, intuition. The Nine of Swords. Anxiety, stress. Tell me about the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person's worried about this ending. It's not going to be an easy ending for them. It's going to cost them. Tell me about the High Priestess. Whatever ending this is, whatever departure this is, it's going to cost them, and they know it. There's the Seven of Swords with the Queen of Swords. I feel like this person's almost thinking like, what's the best strategy? What is the best strategy to deal with this problem? Because I get the sense that your person, they can't win when it comes to this situation. They can't win, or it's, you know, the price will be high. And so I sense that they're trying to figure out how to avoid this or how to deal with this in the best way they can. All right, I'm going to take this to the extended Aries, and in the extended, I'm going to look at this challenge or block and what advice Spirit has for that. And then we'll also look at where is all of this headed for your connection. So this is your person's intentions for the future, but what is the potential outcome for you and this person in the near future? What guidance does Spirit have about that? So feel free to join us there if you'd like. It'll be linked in the description box. Let me get one more for this person's energy. Spirit, can I get one more? One more energy for this person that Aries has or will be dealing with. What are their energies towards Aries? What are their energies? What are energies towards Aries? I pretend that everything is okay, but inside I'm hurting. Bottom of the deck, I am burdened by guilt and regret. Interesting. So I feel like this person, they've regretted the choices that they made that put them in this situation, I feel. They're burdened now by this situation. And I think that they're trying their best to deal with it, but you know, they're pretending. They're not really truly happy, and they're not, you know, and that's probably why the High Priestess is here with the Knight of Swords. All of their anxiety and stress, I feel like they're suppressing, they're keeping hidden, because maybe this person doesn't want to be seen as a weak individual. Maybe this person doesn't want to be seen as someone that's, you know, caving to the pressure. I feel like they're trying to be strong. And they're so attracted to the idea of you because you symbolize freedom. So, you know, this distance between you, you know, they wish that they could just close that distance and have their happy ending, which is you. I do sense that. And so I feel like they're concerned that they're not going to be able to make this happen, or that the cost is way too high and maybe they're not prepared to pay it. We'll see in the extended if, you know, where all of this is headed, but that's just the energy I'm picking up so far. So I'm going to leave that there, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reading, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in another video very soon. Take care.